And now, sports with Joey Dubois.
Christine Howe isn't from Pocatello, but the running community here in town has embraced her with open arms. Now she's getting ready to return home in just a couple of weeks to run the Boston Marathon. Today, Christine shares her love for running and the changes she's had to make training up here in Pokie.
It's definitely been a shock to the system. I joke that my, sea mammal legs haven't really caught on to these mountain mammal legs, but I've started to get used to the elevation.
When Howe relocated from Stoughton, Massachusetts, she searched for a group she could run with. When she found the Pocatello Running Club, she knew she had found a second home.
The community's been super welcoming. I think shortly after getting here, I went to a group run with the Pocatello Running Club. They do Tuesday night track, which I was all about, and then found out they do Wednesday night trail runs, so I went to those too.
The Pocatello Running Club is no joke. The area is quietly a hotbed for runners all over, and Howe values the relationship she's crafted with the club's members.
There's some really great runners in town and people who've lived here their whole lives or kind of transplants, and you're able to just connect with everyone and get out and do the group runs and really learn the community too.
Howe ran the Boston Marathon back in 2019, but wasn't happy with her performance. She's approaching this year's trip a little differently.
Boston is incredible because you have 30,000 other runners in the race and then, thousands of fans along the course. It's point to point, so every town you go through, there's going to be fans screaming and cheering, and so that's an incredible part of the race that was just amazing. But I'm looking forward to getting back and maybe having a little bit of a better race this year and really soaking in the crowds a little more and that positive energy.
Among those in the crowd will be Howe's former running group, Boston-based HFC Running Club. She says seeing them will give her the momentum boost she needs to cross the finish line.
So you round that corner, and there's just a sea of green from HFC chanting your name, and so I think that's the part that I'm looking most forward to in the race, and it's right before the hills, so it gives you a good boost, and they give you high fives, and I think it's just going to be awesome to turn that corner and see them and get through those hills.
Good luck on Patriots Day, Christine. And while you're out there, try to smuggle a couple of Fenway Franks back for me.